I know, man. I want to see you. And you. Fresh. Yes. I see you. Good.
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with a Sunday special edition of Mano TV Sports Channel's Daily Updates. In fact, this whole week is dedicated to our Black Stars in the upcoming pre-World Cup friendly matches against Austria and Germany. With 5 and 8 days to these matches, guess what? Our players are in top form. Some scored, some assisted, some played the full total, others who were benched. You check out their performances. The piece of good news in today's update is that our very own Austria-Semenyo, for the very first time at Manchester City, he has won his first trophy. You check it out in this video. Yes, Black Stars are ready versus Austria versus Germany. The boys have started arriving in camp. You check it out in this video. Before that, if you are new on this platform, quickly, let's do it together. Subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Show love to this video and platform by liking and sharing to other social media platforms. Please, let's leave something decently in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. I'll also be giving out some shoutouts in this video. Straightforward, let me introduce you to your trustworthy home of quality cosmetic products in Ghana. Herald Trading Enterprise. I always talk about there is no place like home. Home, sweet home. Herald is the home. Those suffering from alopecia. Talking of badness, you have cream and oil for gradual growth, quick growth, and very quick growth. In terms of skin diseases such as acne, pimples, dandruff, stretch marks, and the others, we have quality products to cure all these diseases. Wherever you are across the globe, please contact us via the numbers on your screens. Herald Trading Enterprise is everything cosmetics. Now let's talk about our Black Stars players in the performances ahead of Ghana versus Austria and Germany. Before that, Ghana versus Austria will take place on the 27th of March 2026, exactly 5 p.m. Ghana time at the Ernst Apple Stadium in Vienna. So we have 5 days more for Ghana versus Austria. 3 days after our game against Austria, on the 30th of March 2026, will be our Black Stars versus the Diamond Sharks of Germany. Exactly 6:45 Ghana time. So that is the latest, 6:45 p.m. And per the reports I have, GTV Sports Plus, Ghana Television Sports Plus will be telecasting it live. We also keep you updated with all the latest links that you have to know and watch all these matches from. So just keep it logged on this platform. On that note, let's check out the performances of the 26 players for Ghana versus Austria and Germany briefly on your screens. So let me talk first from the goalkeeping department. We have 3 goalkeepers: Lawrence Atizigi, we have Joseph Tete Annan, and our very own Benjamin Asari. Over the weekend for Benjamin Asari, it's ended up 0-0 for Hearts of Oak versus Hearts of Lions. He was a captain for Hearts of Oak. He didn't concede. So over the weekend, he kept clean sheets for his club side. Glorious Accra Hearts of Oak with a yellow card. The next player on our screens is our very own Joseph Tete Annan. Over the weekend, he also kept clean sheets for St. Patrick's Athletic as they defeated Watford at their own backyard by 2-0. So briefly, you can check out his statistics on your screens, meaning he did very well for his club side. As you are saying, goalkeeper save, he saved 2 balls, saves from inside box 1, punches 1, high claims 1. He had rating of 7.4 out of 10.0. Now let's check out that of Lawrence Atizigi. His club side, St. Gallen, ended up in 1-0 with Sion. It was an away game for them. Lawrence Atizigi was the only Black Stars goalkeeper among these 3 goalkeepers to concede a goal. So at the end, Lawrence Atizigi did well. Saves from the goalkeeper as Lawrence Atizigi were 7. Just look at 7 saves. But at the end, it ended up he conceding a goal. We can't just juxtapose among these 3 goalkeepers that if these 2 keepers kept clean sheets, definitely Lawrence Atizigi should have also kept a clean sheet. Please, it doesn't go that way. It depends on their legs and it depends on the performances of their respective players. So that was quick one from Lawrence Atizigi. And even look at the rating. He had a rating of 7.5, meaning he did very well looking at all the numbers on your screens. Away from the goalkeeping department, let's quickly talk about the defenders. So the first player to talk about is our very own Marvin Senaya. At the end of 90 minutes, AJ Oze yesterday defeated Brest by 3-0. I don't know whether it's a tactical decision or in a way for their head coach to rotate and also manage some players as they are going for these high-stake international friendly matches. This is the time he also sat on the bench. He didn't have any second for his club side, AJ Oze, but at the end, they defeated Brest by 3-0. Let me talk about Caleb Renchi and FC Northland. To be frank, today I didn't see Caleb Renchi in the lineup. I searched out to know how best things are going, but from further research, it's like the coach is just rotating the players. He wanted him to rest more for the Black Stars in upcoming matches against Austria and that of Germany. Whatever it is, if there's new developments regarding Caleb Renchi, I will keep you updated. In all, his club side, FC Northland, defeated Sonderjacks in the Danish Superliga by 2-0. Now, let me talk about our very own Gideon Mensah against Brest. Gideon Mensah played 84 minutes for his club side, AJ Oze, as they defeated Brest by 3-0. He also had an assist for AJ Oze. So that was really interesting from Gideon Mensah coming up for the Black Stars against Austria and that of Germany. Now, let me talk about Derek Arthur Cohn. You are seeing all their numbers on your screens. I want to glance through quickly for you to know how best these players performed. Bayern Munich defeated Union Berlin by 4-0. Derek Arthur Cohn played the full throttle as a left midfielder, but at the end, it was quite annihilating for them with that defeat, 4-0. So you can see his numbers on your screens as he also performed for his club side. He had a rating of 6.3 out of 10.0. So that was quick one from Derek Arthur Cohn's camp. Now, let me talk about Jerome Opoku at this moment. There weren't any Turkish Superliga matches. They will resume on the 6th of April 2026. So just after the international break will be the resumption of the Turkish Superliga. Kocaelispor, when they return, will be facing Başakşehir FK. So that will be the time for Jerome Opoku and that of Daniel Ejay. So today, we didn't see them in action. Both Jerome Opoku and Daniel Ejay. And at this moment, Daniel Ejay is in Black Stars camp. You enjoy all these videos, so just keep it logged as I'm going through quickly for you. Now, let me talk about Daniel Lucassen. At the end of 90 minutes, his club side, Paphos, ended up in 1-0 against Apollon. He played a full total for his club side, Paphos Football Club, in the Cyprus League. Okay, still in the camp of our defenders, OGC Nice were being defeated by PSG yesterday by 4-0. Kwejo Opon Pepra, as you can have a full glare on your screens, he was on the bench. So for now, he is back to full fitness. Just that he didn't feature in the game against PSG. Definitely, I'm talking about tactical decision because he's also having other matches for the Black Stars in the upcoming pre-World Cup friendly matches. Wolfsburg 0. Werder Bremen 1. I don't know what is wrong with Wolfsburg and Jonas Ajete. Ajete didn't make the final cut or the final match day squad for his club side, VfL Wolfsburg. I don't know the reasons why. For now, from my further research, I've gotten to know that there's no injury concern from our very own Jonas Ajete. If it is, let's see how best things will develop. Whatever it is, I'll keep you updated. So, Kinley, I think his tactical decision, this is the time he's trying to get his best for his club side. That's of Wolfsburg. Away from his camp and still in the camp of the defenders, Darmstadt 98 ended up 1-0 with Schalke 4. So at the end of the game, Darmstadt 98 won, Schalke 4 won. Patrick Pfeiffer played the full total for his club side, Darmstadt 98. He also assisted in that goal for Darmstadt 98. So we have two defenders who assisted, Gideon Mensah and Patrick Pfeiffer. That is really interesting. And at the end for Alexander Jiku, I think their time and game is to be decided. So over the weekend, I didn't see Spartak Moscow in action. Their game will be against Torpedo. I don't know when that game will come off, but at this moment, I think Jiku is on his way to Black Stars camp. That is the latest from his camp, and you can see all their numbers quickly on the screens. Now, let's talk about the midfielders. I'm very passionate about these midfielders. Let's get time for their performances. Levante 4, Rio Oviedo 2. Kwesi Sibu played 70 minutes for Oviedo, and he was the highest rated player in the game. Though they lost to Oviedo, but at the end, just look at his rating on your screen, 7.1. Kwesi Sibu, he did very well in terms of key passes as a midfielder, crosses as a midfielder. Just look at the accurate passes. He had 34 out of 35, representing 97%. That is really amazing. It was bang on for Kwesi Sibu. And he had passes in opposition half to be 20 out of 20, representing 100%. 14 out of 15, representing 93%, was his passes in own half. Talking of his own half for Rio Oviedo. But long balls as a midfielder, he had it 100%. 2 out of 2. So that is really interesting from Kwesi Sibu's camp. The next player is our very own Ibrahim Suleimana Kakawi. He also played for his club side, as at the end, he had a rating of 7.1 out of 10.0. At the end too, they were being defeated by Napoli with a 0-0, and you can see all his statistics and numbers on your screen. So as a midfielder, key passes 0, crosses 0, 26 out of 28, representing 93% passing accuracy. Passes in opposition half, he had 11 out of 12, representing 92%. 15 out of 16, representing 94% passes in own half. Total shots 0, shots on target 0. So these are the statistics about our midfielders. The next midfielder to talk about is our very own Elisha Owusu. He also helped his club side, AJ Oze, as they defeated Brest by 3-0. He was the captain of the side. He played the full total. He also had a rating of 7.4 out of 10.0. So you can see all these numbers with their average rating around 7 point something in the midfield for the Black Stars in upcoming pre-World Cup friendly matches. Just look at his numbers as a midfielder. Accurate passes 17 out of 20, representing 85%. Passes in opposition half 6 out of 7. Passes in own half 11 out of 13, representing 85%. He had long balls accurately 2 out of 2, representing 100%. So these are their performances. And the last player to talk about is our very own Thomas Tei Kwekupate. He featured in Villarreal 3-1 victory against Real Sociedad, and Pate played only 1 minute of the game. So I can't talk about his statistics and rating in the game. You all know what is happening around Thomas Tei Pate. We all know that on good day, Thomas Tei Pate can deliver for the Black Stars. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt in the upcoming matches against Austria and that of Germany. Now let's talk about our forwards. They are also really performing. And this time around, you can see that their performances were top notch. Our very own Brandon Thomas Asante, over the weekend, the guy is back. He's really doing well. He converted a beautiful penalty for his club side, Coventry City, against Swansea City. He scored the first goal. He broke the virginity of the game. At the end, they defeated them by 3-0. And just check out his numbers on your screens. He had a rating of 6.8 out of 10.0. So that is quick one about Brandon Thomas Asante. Still in the championship, let me talk about Black Stars duo at Leicester City. Abdul Fattah Isaku and Jordan Pierre-Ayew. At the end of the game, it's ended up 0 for Leicester City, 0 for Watford. And I don't know how things are going. Things will be very difficult for them this season in the championship. Abdul Fattah Isaku just have a full glare of his performance. He played well for Leicester City. He didn't score, he didn't assist, but he had a rating of 8.1 out of 10.0. His compatriot, Capitano of the Black Stars, Jordan Pierre-Ayew, he came in with that cameo, 1 minute cameo for his club side, and I just can't talk about his rating. You just have a full glare of his numbers on your screens. Just a touch for his club side, Leicester City against Watford. So away from that, let's talk about Daniel Ejay. As I stated, their league is on break, and Kuselispor will be facing Başakşehir just after the international break on the 6th of April 2026. Al Ittifaq were supposed to face Al Qasiyah, and at the end, it didn't happen. So Christopher Bambozu is on his way to Black Stars camp in Austria. Now, let me also talk about Prince Edukwabna. He also didn't play over the weekend for his club side because their league is on break. They will resume on the 4th of April 2026. Currently, he is in Black Stars camp. Atalanta Calcio Bergamo 1, Verona 0. Kamaldeen Sulemana, he was on bench. He didn't even have a second for his club side. Atalanta Calcio, I don't know why, as whether it's a tactical decision based on rotation and management of these players ahead of the international break. I can't tell. Now, let me talk about Iñaki Williams. As at the time of this video recording, Iñaki Williams is doing wonders. He has provided 2 assists. It's around 95 minutes, and I think it's almost over for his club side, and they are doing well. Let me look at the scoreline. It's 2-1 in favor of Athletic Club against Real Betis, and things are going on well for Iñaki Williams. He has given 2 assists of all the 2 goals they've scored. I don't know whether there might be other changes, but this is it at the moment for Iñaki Williams, and you can see his rating 7.3 with his numbers on your screens. So ahead of this international break, some players are really performing for their club sides, and you can see shot on targets 1, shot block 0, big chances missed 1, offsides 1, touches 41, unsuccessful touches 3, dribbles successful 0 out of 3, possession loss 15. Total carrying distance for Iñaki Williams, looking at his pace, is around 47.1 kilometers for Iñaki Williams today against Real Betis for Athletic Club. So that is the latest from his camp and his performance for his club side, Athletic Club. And let me also talk about Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo, for the very first time at Manchester City, he has won his trophy, and that was the EFL Cup final. 90 minutes, Arsenal 0, Manchester City, the Sky Blue. Nico Relly just provided how he can do his best for his club side, and indeed, that was it for them against Arsenal. They are like, Arsenal, Semube really even EPL now, at least Carabao Cup here. And of course, they've clinched that trophy. And the piece of good news, which is really exciting and amazing for we Ghanaian enthusiasts, is that our very own Antoine Semenyo was part of this victory. Though he didn't display to the maximum satisfaction of us, but at least we can just count on it that he did well. With that rating of 7.0, just look at his numbers. He didn't score, he didn't assist, big chances missed, and key passes, crosses, accurate passes, and everything with the numbers on your screen. So that is the latest from the performances of all these Black Stars players. At least you've gotten to know the performances of all the 26 players. And the piece of good news surrounding it is that there is no injury concern. That is very interesting for us ahead of the matches against that of Austria and Germany. Aside the players who didn't play, I can't talk much into it as to whether they are injured or not. Talking of Jonas Ejay-Ajeti, but at this moment, Jonas Ejay-Ajeti is in Black Stars camp. Kale Prenchi definitely will also be in Black Stars camp. Now let's talk about the Black Stars in our preparation for this pre-World Cup friendly matches. As I'm talking and recording this video, 4 players are in camp, as you can have a full glare on your screens. According to Jamil, he is the marketing officer of GFA. They've decorated the place very well, and their camping base is Austria. Currently, they are in Vienna. That is where the team will be lodging for all their preparations. Just after the match against Austria, they will just depart Austria for Germany. It's very close. If you are in Austria, you get to know going to Germany is very, very close. Looking at some short distance to be covered within some short specific time, you'll get to there. So we've started our preparation right away in Austria, and you can see all the players on your screens. In the course of this video editing, if I see some players still trooping in, I will just add them to the screens for you to see them, and also add the numbers on your screens for you to know the numbers of players in camp. But at this moment, you have 4 players in camp: Jonas Ejay-Ajeti, Prince Kwabena Edu from Victoria Pleasant. We also have Daniel Eje, the new boy, is in camp. And Capitano, he was the first player to report to camp. Jordan Pierre Ayew. So that is the latest sounding our Black Stars. Whatever it is in their arrival, their preparation, their training matches, camp updates. As usual, keep it locked on this platform as we give it to you back to back. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Subsequently, I'll give you special shoutouts looking at the duration and the length of this video. Let's meet in the next one for your shoutouts. As the Frenchman will say, au revoir.